You.
Woo! It's the Son and I video podcast featuring your man Avery Cain, aka Tommy Lee Jones.
And Mr. 3797 Diesel. Back for more. We are in store for some goddamn news.
Wow.
Game.
I just want to turn it up a little bit because
Yeah.
it's still low.
Please put it halfway for all I care. Put it all the way half.
Oh, it is on half. We're Gucci.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right.
All right.
Got a mic check 1 2 12.
Got 100,000 bells,
Mic check 1 2 12.
and they call me Mr. Stell.
That's wow. That's really bad.
Coachella?
Coachella. Did you really try to fucking stuff Coachella into a goddamn rhyme?
Get it? Coachella.
No, I get it. It's just not really great.
Mac, I'm always great. I've been great since the day I was born. It's
Have you?
nothing you could. I can't get any greater. You know, it's
You know,
impossible.
just more fitted, more us in the fucking.
You see, I got some workout clothes on today.
Do you?
Yeah, this is Drop It.
I don't understand.
It soaks up the sweat that you produce and turns it into coolness. That's what the material is.
Oh, yeah.
Drop it.
Really?
Drop it.
Oh, boy.
So, yeah. I had a good day.
So, yeah, I had a good day.
How about you guys? Tell us in the comment section below how your day was. How was your day, Mr. Diesel?
It was perfectly fucking fine.
New York Polo. Is this new?
No.
I've never
It's
seen
not.
the shirt.
It's not that new. What are we talking about? Maybe Christmas? Sounds about right. Before Christmas. I know I wore it for the first time around Christmas, but I had it before that.
We haven't seen this shirt in a while.
You know.
Oh!
Wait, relax. Oh, what?
I want to open up with the...
Could you... Is that cool to point it at us?
No, that's why I pointed it away.
No?
It's not good.
Why? It's already making noise.
It's already going to make noise, but it's going to sound like wind if we point it towards us. Because wind is literally going onto the microphone.
I don't think so, Mac. You know what we gotta say? LeBron, you did it, baby! Woo!
Curry, you failed.
Before we get fucking muted. LeBron James did it, baby! Against all odds. Down 3-1. First time in NBA Finals history that a team comes back from a 3-1 deficit, and it's LeBron James leading the charge. I'm not going to diss Kyrie Irving. Much props due, my dude. Especially Game 5, 40-point game. He cannot be given enough praise
For what he did.
and accolades for all that he contributed to this win, to this historic win.
I'm very mad if you didn't notice.
Last time Cleveland had any form of sports championship, most of the team would not be able to vote. It's been a long fucking time. 64, whatever. You know, people just shoot numbers. Oh, they haven't had a championship since 1964. Think about that. Think about what was going on at that time. And then it can really hit you how long this city and Ohio as a state, you know, Cleveland's in Ohio, how long they've been thirsting for some form of recognition that they're winners, that they're not all fucking losers, man.
Like the Celtics, they haven't won in a while.
Or like the Boston Red Sox went 100 years without winning.
Oh my
You know,
God.
you grow up when your grandfather is sitting with you and you're watching a game and none of you have ever seen the team win. There is a
little bit of a problem there.
No, there's I want to word it right. There's like you know, losing's in your DNA. It's pretty much a part of who you are. If it's going generations where you haven't felt or witnessed a win from the team that represents where you come from, you know, losing becomes second nature. You start to believe you're a fucking loser. even if you're not, like, into sports. You know, they're pretty, you know, it's like a black cloud, like some type of umbrella over the city, you know what I mean? And as we all know, you know, people love to make Cleveland the butt of their jokes.
I'm really mad that, you know, Golden State lost.
It's almost like the New Jersey of the Midwest.
I was hoping that they could win. Golden State, Curry, I wanted you to win. You could shoot those threes without looking, but you missed all the shots at the end of the game. 5 minutes. 6 minutes? Am I right about that? No shots! None!
Yeah, I would say he shot in the last 5.5 minutes or whatever, but yeah, he was missing.
All of them.
I mean, people were D'ing up. They were D'ing up on him. They were not. Once they scored 89 points in Game 7, they scored no more. And there was at least 5 minutes left on the clock when that happened. Of course.
You make me so mad.
The Cavaliers won by 4 points. So even at the end when he tried to get a 3 off and it didn't go in, and the rebound went back to, I was going to call them the Pacers, but it's not the Pacers, it was Golden State. The rebound did go back to Golden State, and some guy tried to shoot a 3 from the court. It was moot. It was a moot point at that point. Half the fucking bench already left for the Cavaliers, and we're tackling LeBron.
And if you watch the game...
I was only talking.
Not to cut you off now, you know how it feels. But if you watch the game, LeBron is monstering them. He is pushing through. You
never watched the game, so what the fuck are you talking about?
I watch highlights.
You didn't watch no highlights. Name one special defensive play that LeBron made.
I was just watching random highlights.
No. You said you watched the highlights.
And he was monstering, pushing through.
Okay, name one defensive play that LeBron made that was epic. That if anyone who saw the highlights, let alone the game, would be asked this question, y'all already know. Y'all already know. The real sport, people who really watched it, or the highlights, not him, will know the answer to this question. But since you feel so empowered to take over this microphone and let us know what the fuck happened through the goddamn game, please enlighten us. What was that moment? What was the moment when LeBron went defensively crazy on these motherfuckers?
Well,
what was that one power move?
There wasn't one specific power move, just throughout the whole game. He really pushed up,
No. There's one specific power move.
All right, I watched only 2 minutes of it.
What 2 minutes?
The first two.
First 2 minutes of what?
The highlight reel on ESPN.com. When you search up the game Cleveland versus Golden State on Google, it pops up, and then under it's a link for ESPN, and on that website they have that video. If you watch that video I watched the first 2 minutes.
Anyway, I believe I want to say like Draymond Green or somebody was going up for the layup. It wasn't a slam because then LeBron would have had no chance to contest it. But someone put it up, and before the ball could come back down, and before the ball touched the backboard, which would make it goaltending or whatever, what have you, LeBron smacked the shit out of that ball and pressed it up against the goddamn glass. Like, no, sir, this is not going towards the goddamn rim. Awesome. That was the blood boiling point. Like, oh shit. It's about to go down. Even after that, Kevin Love was able to put pressure on Curry. That's why he couldn't get that 3 off. That's why he didn't make it in. Because Curry don't need a lot of room to get those off. That's why he's so dope. That's why he's good, because he don't need a lot of arm's length to really, he don't do the traditional all the way. Kind of shoots from his chest. Kind of shoots weird. He shoots fast. It's just, that's what, you know what I mean? He got his motions. And like I said, Kyrie was awesome. Everybody was awesome. Of course, everybody saw fucking my boy from the Knicks, J.R. Smith, crying or what have you.
Really emotional.
It was Father's Day and his dad was in the audience or some shit. It's pretty close, And, J.R. is a very hot and cold player. When he's on, he'll give you 6 3-pointers in a row. in the same game. Like, when he's doing him, it is on and craculating. But when he's off, it is going to be a really bad night. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be like 3 for 21. Like,
he cried so much.
You know, like he's going to make 3 out of 21 shots. And he has a tendency to party a lot, especially back when he was in New York. Everybody knows about the Rihanna thing. When through the playoffs, you know, he was out on a date with Rihanna the night before. You know, coming in ready, very groggy. You know, not ready to play at all. He has a brother, Chris Smith or something. He made the Knicks sign him, and even though he sucks, just promising the Knicks, I won't be into trouble. Sign my brother, and I won't do things. I'll be calm. But all this just shows you that even though Carmelo Anthony's a scoring machine, he's not a great leader, because you could he makes as many points as LeBron can make. Yeah. You know,
because he's following the leader. LeBron's the leader.
But he don't have that. He don't make the team cohesive. He don't do what LeBron do. Because I'm pretty sure LeBron let JR know, yo, my dude, there's always time to party. You say, don't worry. You're going to be lining up all the ass cheeks, lines in a row, just sniffing cocaine off their asses. It's going to be big fucking parties when we win. When the job is done. Until the job's done, you're going to show up to practice on time. You're not going to party late. They are in Cleveland. Not a lot of clubs to choose from. But there's a nightlife. If JR wanted to get it in, he could. But as we all know, he went last year. JR was traded from the Knicks along with Iman Shumpert to Cleveland, I would say midway through the season. Maybe almost midway through the season. And they already said back then that he changed his habits. That he was going in early, staying in early.
Not partying out late on weekdays.
That it, you know, just, I guess, LeBron rubbed off on him in a good way. Whether LeBron had to talk to him officially or just being around a winner, you know, gave him that confidence to be like, I should calm down and take things more serious because we could fucking win. As if I'm focused. He changed for the better and was rewarded as such.
Yeah. You know? And it's now called a champion. Excuse me for yawning. I'm sorry. He's now called a champion. During that post-game thing, he was saying, because you said how, I don't know if you said it, but he gets hated on a lot by, you know, the news and all, like just people in general. On Twitter and stuff, people hate on him. So at the end of the post-interview, he had a line. I don't know what word for word, but it went something like, if it wasn't for my strong backbone and my father, I wouldn't have the courage to be sitting here in front of you today with you guys calling me a champion. And they said, thank you, and he said, yeah. And he walked off, and that's when he went to go hug his dad. And
pretty good. You almost got it.
And didn't stop hugging him. And then they clapped for him.
It's just about right. It's mostly the news guys, sportscasters, that shit on him because of his hot and cold performance on the court. You know, sports writers love to talk shit about him. And he basically said if it wasn't for the strength of his family, you know, he wouldn't be sitting there because he would have gave up a long time ago.
Due to these
the way
vultures
that they chip away at him. They even gave him a bit of a standing ovation. When's the last time you heard the press corps clap for a fucking guy that they've been hating on for the last 5 years?
Never.
You know, whether he was in New York or Cleveland.
I feel like now he's on Cleveland, he has a better rep because he's on a team with LeBron and Kevin Love and all of them.
Yeah.
So he has a better chance of, you know, having a good reputation. I wanted to say it like that. He has a better reputation because he's around people that are known as good players. Kevin Love is very good.
He was very
LeBron
good.
Is good. LeBron is amazing, actually.
He was very good because he was on a mediocre team. He was surrounded by mediocrity, which made his 25 points a game and all his rebounds look fucking awesome. He comes to Cleveland, and you notice, yo, this motherfucker don't block. He is no type of threat on the defensive side. And he don't score as much as he used to over there. He barely gets 10 points a game. The fuck is this guy doing? Oh, yeah, he rebounds. He does murder the fucking boards. I think he had 12 or 16 fucking rebounds in Game 7 alone. You know, but they do replace Kevin Love for that other guy. There's a guy that they rather put in
A substitute.
than Kevin Love.
Yeah.
They start the game with
Kevin Love, and then
not with Kevin. No, they don't start with the game with Kevin Love.
They don't.
No, they pay him $100 million to sit on the fucking bench and come in. When they want him to come in.
Wow, that must suck. Starting the game and you're just sitting on the bench, and it's the final game, and you can't play.
But that's a good strategy that the new coach that they have. I forget his name, Muggsy Bogues, or what the fuck his name is. That's not his name. Tyronn Lue, something like that. I know his name is Lue. Coach Lue.
Want me to look it up? You got it.
Instituted, his brand of basketball, his style. I believe he was protege under Doc Rivers, who's an awesome coach. Was a player as well as Tyronn Lue.
I just realized something. Aren't coaches old basketball players? 'Cause they
Not
have to
always,
play.
no. Sometimes they're just good coaches.
Well, I thought every coach literally on any sport had to be a player before.
But much praise and due respect to LeBron. We got all summer to talk about how fucking great you are. For God's sakes, you don't receive your true accolades until next year when the NBA season starts again. Today should be the parade in Cleveland and, have fun and do what it is you do. But before we leave sports, this is a big sports story. Skip Bayless, who battles Stephen A. Smith every day on First Take, has left the show. I believe he's going to Fox Sports 1. I don't know if that's confirmed, but I heard this a while ago that he was going to FS1. They gave him more money, which is weird because Disney owns ESPN. You would think they got more money than God, and they could offer him whatever it is he wants to stay, especially since he's been at ESPN for like 23 years. That's almost a quarter of a century.
Stephen A. Smith is leaving, right? Not the white dude? I'm just clarifying.
Skip Bayless.
So the other guy.
The white guy.
Okay. I thought Stephen A. Smith was leaving.
I just said Skip Bayless.
No, because this morning you made
the guy who battles Stephen A. Smith every day.
When they were... there's a video on YouTube where they're talking about goodbye, and they both of them say when they're talking, we will stay in touch. And
yeah, the show that aired on the 21st of June, his last day.
And you said, what did you say about how they have to say we'll stay in touch?
Well, the fact that they said it so many times, and we're going to stay in touch, and we're going to stay in touch, and we're going to stay in touch because we're going to stay in touch, it lets you know they're not going to stay in touch. Just like everything in life, when you leave a job, when a best friend moves to another town, you have the best of intentions. There's no love loss, but life is life. You gravitate to those who are closest to you, no matter how much love you got for the guy across the way, across the water, across the fucking state or whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And Stephen A. Smith travels a lot as it is. He's barely in the studio when they do the show. He's always on the screen somewhere else because he's always on another job. He's always making moves, either making commercials for beef jerky or hosting some type of NBA night. Yeah, somewhere else. He's always making power moves. He's always doing big things.
So he
got no time to stay close to Connecticut, close to home base, which is where ESPN's home studios are. I just found, I remarked about how they really are saying a lot, how they're going to stay in touch
there, buddy.
And you could tell there's love there. You could tell there's a true, sometimes you don't know somebody really good until you fight them and they've had fucking arguments. I mean, the show is about debating. Granted, they prep everything they're going to talk about. In the morning, they go through stories. What stories are the best? What side are you taking? What side am I taking? They know all this shit before the show goes on. But there's still topics and issues that you feel very strongly about.
Yeah.
And if the other guy doesn't feel like you feel, you're going to go for his throat. You're going to go all out with your arguments and your points. Gut. Your talking points trying to prove that your side is right. So I know that there were some days where they left not shaking fucking hands. No, good night, see you tomorrow. Just you know what I'm saying? Especially because Skip Bayless is so biased to his Spurs or his Cowboys, or I guess pretty much anybody out of fucking Texas.
Spurs.
I don't know if that's where he's from, but these are his teams.
Maybe.
Other than Tom Brady, being a Tom Brady lover, he really loves him some Cowboys and Spurs.
I do not like the Spurs. The Cowboys are okay.
Cowboys were dope in the 90s.
Not that good now, though.
They were really fucking dope. They were dope just 2 years ago. I don't know if it was last season or the season before. I think it was the season before last. Cowboys were on a hell of a run. I think Tony Romo got hurt. The guy who replaced him was fucking garbage. And, the rest is history. But goodbye to Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
It's been grand. There's a lot of space on that side. You want to fill up your side. Because I'm chopped off. So if you got space, then I should be over here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I should be all up in the motherfucking frame. You know what I'm saying? But that's it for sports that I could tell. I don't like soccer. I think we played Argentina. I can really give a fuck who won.
Oh, Mexico versus Argentina. Mexico won.
USA, you dumb.
Oh.
You just talk out of your ass.
No, but Mexico did versus Argentina lately.
Lately?
There was a game.
Was it yesterday? Because I said they played yesterday.
No, it was not yesterday.
So why would you just spurt some shit out?
I was thinking of Mexico versus Argentina, which I think was last week. Because my friend Luis came in talking about Mexico destroyed Argentina 7-0.
Great.
All right.
I don't know. I don't know shit about soccer. I definitely don't know shit about baseball right now. It's way too early. And there ain't nothing to really talk about on sports no more.
On sports.
I'm done with that part of life. For now, congratulations, Cavaliers.
For winning the championships.
LeBron did what sounded like crazy talk.
Came back.
He left a winning squadron in Miami. Went to the finals 4 years in a row. Won 2 of those 4 years. Arguably could have won 3. Whatever. He left a winning fucking team. Talking about, I'm going to go to Cleveland so I could bring them a championship. That shit sounded crazy. It still sounds crazy to say out loud. It's like some shit that you hear and oh, this shit ain't going to go good for him. Oh my God. Bad luck's going to hit him. For whatever reason, this shit is just not going to happen.
Kind of outlandish.
Crazy shit. Yeah, it's craziness. It is not conducive to a legacy where you want to compare yourself to Michael Jordan.
Oh.
And you know what?
MJ.
That motherfucker did it in 2 years. He could have done it the first year, but half the fucking team was hurt.
True.
You know what I'm saying? The only guy he had that wasn't hurt was J.R. Smith, who loves to shoot the fucking ball every time he touches it.
Ball hogger.
Like, whether he's doing good that night or not. Which is why people fucking hate him. The reporters, you know what I'm saying? But he did it. Super mega commendable. He could sit back on his laurels now forever. He could stay in Cleveland, which he probably will not.
He's not loyal.
Not that he's not loyal, is that he ultimately wants to be the best player in basketball history. The only way to do this is to get more than 6 rings. He has 3. Jordan got 6 and 6. LeBron has played 6 or 7 finals and only has 3. So that's already strike against him. But if he could get 6 championships, then the conversation could really be had. So he's going to go to another, a smart man. He's far from old. So he can stay 1 more year here. Maybe go to L.A. like Stephen A. Smith is reporting that there's rumors he's going to go to L.A. because he bought a house there and he put his kids in school there already. And Kevin Durant has bought a house there. And both contracts are coming up at, this summer. They get to renegotiate. And if they're not going to end up in L.A. this year, then Durant's going to sign a 2-year deal with an option to opt out after 1, and LeBron will sign a 1-year deal. That way, next summer, they'll both be free agents when Russell Westbrook is also a free agent because that's when his shit comes up next year, and all three of them could go to LA. And then make that shitty half-ass squadron that's out there now a million times better by surrounding them with some dope-ass chess pieces, you know? But that's yet to be seen. But I just got to give mad, super, mega congratulations to LeBron because he did something that people probably told him when he made that decision and he was still in Miami. Dog, you're crazy.
You're not going to do it.
You're crazy right now. Yeah, Dwayne Wade's knees are not all that. Chris Bosh is still young. We can get other dudes. We could surround you with whatever pieces you need. This is Miami. You're going to go to Cleveland? Where it's 7 degrees in fucking August? Like, it's super cold out there.
What they're saying now.
Never good weather. It's not Miami. It's not Miami Beach. You know what I mean? So, I'm pretty sure at least Pat Riley told them, you're making a mistake. So, he's proven that motherfucker wrong. Easily. Because he's only been gone 2 years. And 2 seasons.
And he won. That's what I want to see his reaction when he turned on the TV and he sees LeBron James and the Cleveland Cavaliers have won the championships. I wish I could have I wish I could have seen his reaction.
So even seeing the words on the screen, Cleveland has won the championship, you think you're in Bizarro world. You think a wormhole must have opened up while I was sleeping, and I'm in another fucking universe because this shit don't happen. Cleveland don't win things. Like, what?
That's messed
so, God bless you, dog. You
James,
did it.
Baby.
Woo! You did it, dog. You the man, baby.
You've done it.
So, what else has gone on this week?
Eek. Ow. What else has gone on this week? Oh,
Don't just start talking out of your ass. And be careful. I know what you might start to reference. Remember, they want this secret. Or they wouldn't have asked me to set it at certain settings when we sent them the tape.
So I'll take that back. Talk about that later on.
Yeah. Because I did get a confirmation email and a phone call today from said party. We will elaborate more at a future date, but you don't want to. Sometimes you could jinx shit by talking about it, so we're gonna move on from that one. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
As much as I would like to fucking talk about it,
trust me,
because it's really fucking dope.
But we'll talk about that later. I know you guys, you want to hear about it. We'll talk about it later. I want to know the story you told me. No, you told me a story downstairs that I'm kind of interested in. Disney World. Something happened there.
Oh, the little boy
that got eaten by an alligator.
He didn't get eaten. He got drowned.
Oh.
Because alligators don't eat. It's hard for them to digest shit. So what an alligator does, he'll drown you and keep you in the water so you get bloated. Basically make you softer. Easy for him to swallow and eat up. And then he'll come get you a few days later. I don't know if they found the little boy's body ever, or they just pronounced him dead. I haven't really followed it that deeply.
Yeah.
But I do know that family's going to get paid.
A lot.
Because they already put up fences at where the resort where they were staying.
Oh.
So they could argue, why weren't those fences there already? If you knew they were alligators and you know you have people here, what the hell's going on right now? So they're not going to want to take this to court because they could easily have to pay them $50 million, $100 million.
So
it's a very publicized story, and not for nothing, the kid's pretty. The little boy is a very good-looking little boy. Not that should matter, but it does.
In the media world.
It matters.
Especially,
it matters.
Is he white?
How many? Yes. He's white with blue eyes. Little 2-year-old boy. But any 2-year-old boy, that's horrifying. Any parent could relate. But if it's a little black girl named Walisha, or
Shakisha,
or a little Mexican kid named Paco,
Julio,
it probably wouldn't have even made the news.
Probably wouldn't have even.
It would have just been local down there. That's what's fucked up. That 2016, a statement like that is still fucking true. That's crazy shit. But
Jeez.
Unfortunately for Disney,
You gotta pay them.
this kid is white.
And pretty, and blue eyes, and blonde hair, and everything the media loves.
Yeah,
So pay him money. Make Hitler proud.
I would like to report this properly. I don't want to friggin', just gloss over the fact this is a human being. Imagine when we went in 2014 to fucking Disneyland.
Yeah.
If you would have been eaten by a crocodile, by an alligator. Dude, you go with, we saved up all this time for Disney. The happiest place on earth. A million things are going through your mind. None of them being, I'm going to come back with my son in a coffin.
Ouchie. That's hurt.
Dude, that shit is crazy. For that fact alone.
That's already bad.
I gotta report this proper,
It sucks. Like, I want to know. Like, one of the things, I don't know why this is the most thing that intrigues me, but I want to see if their stock went down a lot. But, that...
Oh, my God. She's trying to get she's really letting you know. My son was a beautiful little boy. This is, 2-year-old Lane Graves.
Oh, my God. His name is Lane. I guess you could say he
well,
drove out of his lane. Get it?
Oh, this kid. There's a picture of a little boy. That's not Lane Graves. It's just a lady from Massachusetts posted a picture up on Twitter of her son in the same spot where the little boy got snatched an hour before he got snatched.
Oh.
So it could have been this little kid. You know what I mean?
But it was going to be someone. I guess the crocodile just didn't think he tasted good enough.
The lady, whoever, I'm not even going to give her credence because she's an idiot. She basically posted the pictures to fight, to put against anybody who says, yo, why did the parents let the kid play close to a lagoon where there's fucking gators? That's a true-ass statement.
True.
There's signs all over. Don't swim in here. There are alligators, blah, 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 blah. So why are you letting your kids even play close to that shit? 2 years old is a very valid argument. Well, this lady doesn't like that argument, especially because she let her little fucking son play next to the same fucking lagoon. So that's why
why she's mad.
She did it. And she posted the pictures. Kind of like solidarity with the family who lost their child. I just want to make sure that I gave the name of the child, Lane Graves.
His name is Lane. You heard what I said? I guess you could say he went out of his lane.
Wow.
That's hilarious.
You ever heard the term too soon?
Yes. That was not too soon.
Maybe. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Oh, they did find the body of the toddler.
They did?
They recovered the body of 2-year-old boy dragged to the water by an alligator near the Disney Resort. Blah, 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 blah.
Disney stock. I'm curious to see.
They found it on 3:30 p.m. Wednesday. 17 hours after the gator snatched him up. So for almost a full day, he was just in the water, rotting away.
Damn, that's horrible. Well, this is
Matt and Melissa Graves. They're from Elkhorn, Nebraska.
That's
Middle America. I mean, they got 2 other kids from what I've heard. Thank God that wasn't their only child.
Yeah, would have been.
But yeah, he's a cute little boy. He is a cute little boy.
Looks.
God bless him. It's horrifying.
That has to be a really sick story.
He was 2 once upon a time. I don't think I'd be able to live if that happened. No parent should have to put their fucking child into the ground.
At 2 years old.
Especially so tiny, so little. You know,
The
like,
coffin is so little.
no age is right. You know what I'm saying?
But especially young.
He's so brand new
to the world.
Didn't he? He was in the happiest place on earth. Yeah, Disney, you're going to have to pony up, dude. You're definitely going to have to pony up. Yeah, the Disney chairman and CEO, Bob Iger, expressed his condolences in a statement Wednesday. Thoughts and prayers, you better put bank book and millions in that fucking...
better put checking book. Tried to make a joke and I
walk,
fucked it up.
don't run.
Fucked it up.
That's what you
I was going to say, put in your checkbook and the checking account.
Number.
Wait, what?
Checkbook, the checking account, same fucking difference. If you would have said, include your checkbook and checking account number, that would have made more sense.
You know, Mac, why don't you not kill my vibe?
No, so you could close jokes better in the future. This is all practice, dude. We're barely on episode 25.
Ooh, that's 25.
The highlight always for a show is the 100th episode. We're a long way away from shit like that. There's 50 weeks in a year, 52 weeks. If we started the day before your birthday back in January, it's been barely more than 5 months that we're doing this. It's going to be a long time before we hit episode 100. By then, maybe you should be a little more polished. We definitely should have at least 2 microphones. A
lot of other stuff.
Things should graduate to the next level, slowly but surely.
Better quality.
As when we put it out, it's always hashtag still working out the kinks.
Because we're still working out the kinks. You smell me?
But
but
it's a bad deal, man. Magic Kingdom, that's what we were. That's where the castle is.
Oh.
We were there, dude.
He died in
We
Magic
weren't in
Kingdom.
this resort because they were at the Glen Floridian Resort.
I know which one, though. We passed by it while we were on the train.
If you say so.
At night, we took a train back to the entrance to leave. Oh, no.
Oh, my God.
What happened?
They removed 5 alligators from the lake and euthanized all of them, which means they killed them.
Ouch.
So they could determine if any of them were involved in the incident. You know a gator took the kid away. What does it matter if you know which one did it? So you can hang him up by his tail and say, look, this is the one. All you people horrified by Lane being chewed up and drowned?
This is the one that
This
chewed
is
him
the
up.
culprit. He and his 4 other brothers are dead. Doesn't matter. The little boy's gone anyway. That was pointless. You should have emptied the lagoon before people came there.
Wait, do they have... Is it mandatory to empty the lagoon, or is that not...
No, it's just mandatory for them to put up a sign saying don't go close to the fucking lagoon.
But did
There
they
might
have
be
one?
alligators in there.
But
What?
did they have one already?
Have one what?
A sign saying...
Yeah,
don't go
many
near it.
signs.
So why...
Every 30 feet.
So why...
All around the motherfucker.
Then I don't get how they went... Why the kids... went
Because that's just how they were living.
Sorry, parents. I think I gotta go with Disney on this one.
Well, if they take it to litigation, it's going to be a all-out battle. Disney has the money to bankroll a whole team of lawyers that this family will not be able to afford, but the family has the public on its side. Disney does not want to have the tarnished image of taking these people to court and having a lawyer saying, you're a bad parent. How could you? They don't want to be that guy. They want this to go away smoothly, hopefully, never seeing the inside of a courtroom. And just like everything else in life, this is going to come down to a negotiation and a price.
Of money.
It's going to come to a price.
Which
How much is that
sucks.
little boy's life worth?
30 million.
I say at least 50.
Yeah. Your 2-year-old son is
Somebody said,
gone.
out of court, they'll settle out of court for like $200,000 or $250,000.
That's not enough. She better not
Maybe
accept
if it was Avery Cain Valentine.
No, I'm worth
Maybe if it was a Puerto Rican
I'm
from
worth-
fucking Jersey City, New Jersey, but a little white boy from, Omaha, Nebraska, wherever the fuck they're from. I already forgot where they're from. Somewhere in Nebraska.
And his name is Lane. He has blonde hair, blue eyes.
It
He's
doesn't
a
matter
perfect
that his
white
name
kid.
is Lane. He's a little cute child. I hate to lean on that because, and especially that he's white and young and blue-eyed. Let's just say especially because he's good-looking. Especially because he fits a certain motif. Certain facial structure
that the news likes.
He could have modeled for Polo Kids. I mean, really.
Dead ass. Oh.
Like, I could have threw a teddy bear friggin' polo knit sweater on that kid, and it would have not been out of place. Like, he is really the all-American child.
What if I put on a sweater?
You have to be more cute. You're large and smelly and hairy.
I'm not smelly.
You're a teenager. You need to be a baby, a little puma, little puma.
I'm little. I'm only 5 foot.
Anything little about you is your fucking brain. Other than that, you're large, dude. You take up a lot of fucking room.
That's not.
Take up a lot of space.
I don't take up that much space. Okay, maybe I do take up some space.
Your stench definitely does.
No, I smell good, ladies. Don't listen to him. Alright, when you come through to my place, the bed.
What place do you have?
The bed.
You don't have a place. You have your mother's house.
The bed is clean.
What are you talking about?
The pillows are nice. And we eat rice.
Please stop rhyming. You're going to make people fling themselves out of windows.
No, not. My name is my name.
You know, and Orlando, between the gruesome attack in the gay nightclub, the lady from the lady that got shot. There was a lady who got shot by like a crazy fan who's from TV. She sings. I don't know. Lady shot in Orlando by fan. I swear this is real. It's a real story. Ex-Voice. Okay, there's a TV show called The Voice.
Ah, I know what you're saying.
And the lady was greeting fans. Christina Grimmie was greeting fans at the Plaza in Orlando. And some maniac killed her.
That's horrible.
Shot her.
This is why you can't go out.
The man walked up to her and simply opened fire. That's all you need to know.
Well, he just walked up, took out a gun and started spraying her down.
He's from St. Petersburg, Florida.
Guess you could say he's queer.
And the girl was only 22 years old. What do you mean? I guess you could say he was queer.
I'm trying to make a joke.
But I don't understand. How does that make him gay that he killed the girl?
I don't know.
It's not a good joke.
I wanted to make a word like crazy. I guess you could say he's queer. I don't know. I'm really sorry. I didn't mean to.
And that is the high price comedy that you'll get on the Sunday Night Video Podcast. Hack comedy.
At least my hack comedy is good. Like rice. Get it, rice.
Your comedy is as good as that nasty, bland Chinese white rice that they give you every time you order a platter.
Come on.
That rice that don't even have salt on it.
Sticky
that
rice.
Nasty fucking rice that they usually use to make
sushi.
Sushi rolls. Yeah, because you need that sticky rice. They're like, put a little pint of that with the fucking sweet and sour chicken. They won't know the difference.
That's messed up, man. You call him a bland rice.
Yeah, the police chief says he may have been a deranged fan. You think?
No.
You think he was crazy?
He was normal. These people now.
But Christina Grimmie died in the Plaza Club or whatever that is, theater. The Plaza Live.
Too many people are dying.
And just saying, in Orlando, you guys have been through a lot.
Oh, Orlando.
In the last 2-week span.
50 is all the way.
A lot of unnecessary madness, you know.
One word, 2 syllables. 50.
She finished 3rd during season 6. I know this sucks, it's blurry, but you could look it up. Her name's Christina Grimmie. You could look it up if you haven't even, if you haven't known by now. You know, like you probably know exactly who this is and you know the story already, because it's a little old. You know, it's a few weeks old, June 11th.
Oh, it's like.
Look at this fucking asshole.
A
balding white guy. You know, he's kind of balding in the middle. I won't even say his name. But he has the same name as a comedian. So, don't say the name. Fat comedian, who used to be the king of Queens, and then he made a movie about being a fucking mall cop.
I don't even know who you're talking about.
Paul Blart, mall cop,
I
white
know
guy.
who you're talking about.
That he's on the Segway. And
I know who you're talking about.
Well, his real name is this man's name, but you got to add one more word after the second name. Whatever. I'm not gonna say his name. Fuck him and his mother.
Oh,
He's
God.
a piece of shit. He's a piece of shit.
And his mother, the person who birthed him.
Yeah, because if it wasn't for her, he wouldn't have killed this beautiful young lady.
Ooh,
And not that the fact that she's beautiful, Matt, like makes a difference. Or if the girl was ugly, then I really wouldn't give a fuck. I'm not like that. You know, people are like that. They're like, oh, that girl fell into drugs. Oh, it's a shame. She was so pretty. Whether you pretty or not, if the beast wraps his hands around your neck, I'm feeling for you. Because that's a position no one should want or hope to be in. But
so many people died.
skimming through the story, Grimmie was raised in Philly, a suburb of Evesham Township, New Jersey.
Oh.
So she's a Jersey girl.
Come on, man. Why you gotta put that rep on us?
No. What do you mean you gotta put that rep on us? The killer's not from Jersey. The one who got killed.
Oh.
Grimmie.
Oh.
I said her name about 15 times. Am I bugging? Are you sitting next to
I
me?
get confused sometimes. Between
Wow,
names.
dude.
Don't
Wow.
worry, Avery Cain is still here. He's nice. He's awesome. And not queer.
In her final moments, she was surrounded by laughing, chatting crowd, and just a good vibe. A fan told People magazine. Then came the sound of what witnesses thought were firecrackers. I think there were like 6 or 7 shots. Everything went effing crazy. People were throwing themselves onto the ground and covering their heads. It was terrifying. Everyone was screaming.
I guess you could say their voice was heard.
She was
awful.
a YouTube subscriber. She was like a big YouTube star, I guess, before she went on The Voice.
I'm an awful person. Wait a second. I think I know who you're talking about. I want to see if I'm correct.
What?
I want to see if I'm correct, if I know this YouTuber. Stall them while I figure
It doesn't matter. It's the same girl, Grimmie. Her last name is Grimmie. Her name's not going to change on YouTube. If you didn't know the name when I said it 8 times already, you're going to know it now when you see it on YouTube.
By her YouTube
Whatever.
name.
Moving on. I just want to, send my total condolences to the city of Orlando, the state of Florida. You're going through a lot of shit lately. Bad things happen everywhere. I'm pretty sure a host of bad things have happened across the country on the same days as these other tragedies. But this has been worldwide news for the most part. All 3 stories. The girl was on TV, a big star, gets shot by a fan, world fucking news. 50 people shot, that's world freaking news. And a little boy eaten by an alligator, I guarantee you,
That's
in Tel Aviv, they were opening their fucking newspapers and seeing that fucking story. So you guys have been through a lot down there, man. And, I know shit like this could hurt tourism. People be scared to go down there. Yo, it's fucking crazy down there, whatever.
it's getting
Disney
crazy.
can't just pick up and leave. So the tourism dollar is never going to stop, even if people are frightened for a few weeks. I'm pretty sure that...
Let me guess, they're not gonna forget these stories. It's because you said people in the last episode trying to be like 9/11. We're not gonna forget anything.
You know what?
You're gonna forget about it in a week.
That's up
Stop
to people.
it.
I'm pretty sure people already forgot about Grimmie. I forget her last name. Christina. By the time that the club shooting happened. That's the reality of the life that we live in.
That things go by fast.
Yeah, and that people just move on. They hear a story, it's horrific. Oh my God, that's fucking crazy. And, but life goes on,
Life
man.
goes on right after.
Life goes on, bro.
Even the next day, it's not talked about as much as it was. Especially the week after. Week after, it's gone. It's done. Which is sad, but that's a whole other topic that we have covered.
you know,
that we won't go into.
I heard that I think Twitter has a video live thing, kind of like Facebook has, which is really blowing up, by the way. Periscope, I think people already forgot about, but they added 30 seconds to it.
Yeah.
Or something to make it a little longer.
Yeah.
Even though kids don't use Facebook
No one
and
uses
stuff.
Facebook.
No. Everybody uses Facebook. That's why it's still around.
Kids don't use Facebook. Let me rephrase.
Children, yes.
Not children. Teenagers.
Children, teenagers. Once you're the age of 21, you want to try to find everybody you went to high school with. You know how you do that? Facebook. So, all that shit you talking right now is moot.
Okay, Facebook is not
But
used by kids.
Kids use Snapchat. Snapchat is on the come up. It erases your snap as soon as you watch it. And if you want to watch a video or picture over again, you got to pay $2.99. This is an awesome fucking strategy that these goddamn people are doing. Because what people don't want to... I just don't like... I don't know. I don't get it. Snapchat is popping right now. You can only see the picture once. If somebody snaps you a picture, you can only see it once.
Chat, yeah, that I know. That's all good.
That's it.
That's all good.
It doesn't save. There's no logs of all the things you've ever chatted.
Snapchat.
If Jessica Alba snaps you a picture of a fucking twat, you get to see it once and never again.
You gotta screenshot it.
Screen capture. Yes, I've heard of this.
So...
Whatever, man.
And so the reason Snapchat is cool, that's why kids like it, is because if kids like to send nudes, they don't want to send it through like Kik or something because it can be saved. At least with this, not many people within the 10 seconds you get to see it know to press that snap button, the screenshot. And even then, it takes 3 or 4 seconds to load up and fully take that picture. So Snapchat's good if you guys want to send nudes. Not guys, girls. Not guys.
Yes, a 13-year-old child is promoting nudity over the internet. Mr. Enrique Eider-Valentin has nothing to do with this, and I am in no way involved with his child pornography ring that apparently he's promoting right now.
I'm not doing that. No. Don't even joke around like that.
That's what you just did. Like you just told children, hey, kids, send your nude pictures over Snapchat.
I don't condone that.
You'd be great at it.
I don't condone that, but if you do choose to and you don't want to get exposed, because people can save them on like Kik and stuff, you might just want to send it through Snapchat. I don't condone it.
How about you just don't? How about if you want to take a nude picture of yourself, just text it to your significant other. Even though that's a bad idea if you're a teenager, because you're not going to stay together. And that nude picture of your titties or your twat or your dick that you send the girl is going to be shown to a lot of other people. And if you piss that person off, they're liable to post that shit on the internet.
I won't lie, I have shown.
So that'd be a stupid fucking move. But if that's what you want to do, God bless. God bless.
Blessed. I'm sorry. When he said God bless, I said blessed. We feel so blessed.
Bless me and bless all of us that we've made it through another episode of the Son and I Video Podcast. I am Mr. Eye-Dee. This is my son, Mr. Avery Cain, a.k.a.
Tommy Lee Jones. Avery Cain, the man you don't mess with.
And this has been another episode of The Son and I.
I'm really hungry.
At least you're not saying I'm really tired.
I'm not tired.
Enough you fucking yawned on the mic.
Why would I be tired of this good show? This amazing
Polo
product.
Barbecue this Saturday.
Gang.
The 15th annual. I have no idea which one it is.
We're far in.
It's been more than a few, since the original Polo Barbecue. It is this Saturday in Brooklyn, New York, and we will be attending. Believe that. Ooh, look at my little Puma camping 6 years ago. That is Avery Cain.
That's him before. Now look at me now.
My little Puma. It's my little Puma.
I'm lit now. Girls, you want to hit me up still?
Stop. What girl wants to hit you up?
Any girl that wants this.
None.
This goodness.
Not even one.
Alright, I'm going to stop this.
Wait. I want to know which annual Polo Barbecue it is. You know I want to promote it correctly.
I don't want any problems.
There ain't no problems. We checked that it's plugged all the way in, right?
Wait, you posted that?
Posted what?
One morning you were recording me and I had my shirt off, Mac.
Yeah. And?
I'm a
You ashamed?
I'm on the larger side of kids.
That's the last time we went to the barbecue. As a family.
No, next time I'm gonna look like this.
I really wish I could tell you that this is the 11th annual Low Life Polo Barbecue. Saturday, June 25th, starting at 12 noon, hosted by Rack Low, and it's at Highland Park in Brooklyn, New York. So if you've got polo that you want to show off, even if it's a friggin' bathrobe and a fucking, what do they call those things that you wrap around your head?
Band?
Even if it's a headband. Even if it's a toothpick and it's got a little horse on it,
Something.
bring it on down.
Every polo.
Flex your fucking low. If there's ever a time to do that,
Now
would be the time. You know, you got your Thurston Hall III and Seminole Sport. Pretty sure Polo Ice, my man from Newark, will be there, as well as PJC, you know, the Jersey City chapter of Low Lives. And it's going to be fucking awesome. We will definitely have footage of that on our next episode. Believe that. And that's it. I'll leave you with that information. I think I have Mr. Cain barely riding his skateboard.
Barely. I've been riding it every day. What?
No, I got footage of that I'm going to put on right after this. Peace out.
God damn it. Go meet the man himself. Why not?
What? Why? What happened?
This is the Son and I video podcast.
Oh, what's up, guys? How you? You Liam?
Yeah.
Bullshitting, Mac. What happened to the girl that y'all was with? I was watching.
That's his sister.
I was using fucking satellites.
That's his sister.
No, I'm lying. I was standing right there on that thing and you never saw me.
Why are you copying my hairstyle?
You see this thing right here? That step? Yeah. I was up there and I was just lingering and you never fucking turned around.
I want to try something. You got to drive slow, though.
I don't understand. No, you can't hold on to that bumper. The bumper's not connected, man.
No, not the bumper. This.
You're not going to be able to hold on.
I'm not going to hold on to this.
You can't hold on.
We were gonna go onto a truck that had it. I was gonna hold on the bottom, but he was getting too fast.
I kept seeing him come down the hill. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with Avery? Oh, he's probably scared. You scared to come down the hill?
No.
Too fast?
No.
Oh shit. Well, apparently this is what he does. Mr. Cain in his element. Chilling with his boys. Attempting to go up and down this goddamn hill while cars are driving by. Motherfucker shot out. Oh, you should have kept going downhill. I was gonna record you. I was gonna record you going all the way down the hill. I was like, when you passed me by, I was gonna keep going. Like,
I be catching speed wobble because my trucks are too loose, but I learned some new stuff.
You was catching speed wobbles, you said?
A little bit.
Because the trucks are too loose?
But I got used to it because as you saw when I went down the hill here, the first time,
Damn, it got really dark.
I stabled myself.
For some reason. What's up, your people's left?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it?
We recorded the video.
Oh yeah, I saw you recording. Who was the new guy that came? The tall one?
Just some guy. Just some 14-year-old dude.
He's their friend?
No. Just a random guy. We saw him, he was skateboarding, and we said, oh, nice tricks and stuff, man. Can you teach us that? He was like, yeah. He taught us some stuff.
Oh yeah?
And he was cool. K-Sean. He said he's always around here skateboarding.
That's what's up. Yeah, I mean, it seems pretty, I'm not gonna lie, it seems alright. You know, they got a lot of cameras around. 5-0 was right there, like 3 fucking cop cars because of the train. You know, a block over, there is mad fucking crime, though.
I know.
Alright, so, whatever.
Son and I video podcast. My boy loves that, I guess. Always talking about it. He's like, oh, your dad's funny as fuck. I love your dad.
He thinks I'm funny? That's funny.
Your mom.
That's funny that he thinks I'm funny.